Well, welcome to the South Point here in Las Vegas for the World Series finale. I'm Amy Wilson, getting the chance to congratulate the 14.5 Zesterra finale champions. $147,000 for you guys, Rayson Hillman and Colter Buttars. Congratulations, guys.
Thank you.
Yeah, also joined by Matt Zancanella. He's an NFR qualifier and with Zesterra. So we very much appreciate their sponsorship, but also your insight and how excited you are to see these guys show up and make the run they did and win this kind of money.
Just watching guys get the rope for that kind of money and be able to come through the pressures, it says a lot about what kind of ropers they are. So I see a big future for these two boys. And watching that short round, there's a lot of guys out there that got, ice in their veins, and that's what it takes to be a winner. And these kids here look like they did a heck of a job to me, rode their horses good horsemanship, and at the end of the day, that's what it took.
Yeah, 7 in the top 10 took no times in the short round. So you guys were seeing that, but you went out and made your run, and that's what Matt's talking about. That is so impressive that you were able to handle that pressure, because this is a big deal. That was a ton of money and a lot on the line, and I think it's really interesting that you guys came from Arizona at those rope-ins. You roped together how many times?
I think 6.
And no luck, right?
Not a 1.
No.
And then tell me about the change that took place yesterday.
Well, I changed to Rayson's name to rope with me yesterday. I was supposed to rope with my dad, but a horse accident sidelined him so he couldn't rope anymore. And, yep.
Well, we're glad your dad is going to be okay, but he's injured as of right now, so you switched the name and then came through today, had 4 great runs, and ended it with the championship and $147,000. Now that you've had a minute to see your family, get your saddle, your buckle, all your awards, and let it sink in a little bit, what's your reaction to everything that's just happened?
It's unbelievable to come here to Vegas and rope for this kind of money. You can't do that nowhere else, and I'm blessed to be able to do what we do and be able to come here and have good friends like Colter, and I just want to thank all my family for making this possible.
Yeah, what's your reaction now? You were a little bit emotional in the arena during your winner's interview, which I think is great. It just shows what it means to you, but what do you think now?
I've dreamed of doing this for a while, and I always look forward to coming here, and I've always came here as a little kid. My dad's always come and roped at it, and it's just been a true blessing and amazing to get to win this roping.
That's what it takes, Matt, isn't it? Dreaming about it, manifesting it, just working towards it every day.
I'm sure these guys have ran that steer in their head or on the dummy 3 million times. I mean, if it's anything like I was growing up, you put yourself in those situations on the dummy every day. So they've been training for that spot, and they finally got a chance to do it.
You guys told me in the arena that he doesn't ever let you get nervous for a run. Talk more about that for anyone who missed that interview.
Me and Colter have practiced a lot together, like a lot, and like when we're getting done roping the end of the day on our horses, like the last 2 steers, Colter will be like, all right, this is a high call here, and we got to be this, and got to do this, and it's good roping with Colter. Like, it makes you want to be better, and he prepares you a lot.
Gets you prepared for these moments like you just had. And you said you're usually running a little bit late, so they're mad enough by the time you get there that you don't talk much, you just rope.
Yeah, normally running late. Normally you can tell they're annoyed once you get going. Ain't much talking to do, but once you get going, we will set up 4 steers quite a bit and try and put 4 good runs together and do that sort of deal.
And mentally, you are ready for the pressure and whatever happens. Today's rope in the 14.5. I think this is cool. We're here in Las Vegas, and the number of cattle runs, 777. So 777's there. The team count, 241. The total payout, $902,400. So an exciting rope in here in Las Vegas. We want to take a look at the top 6 that earned the biggest checks here in the 14.5 Zesterra finale. So we are going to show those to you. And pretty interesting, 8th place came from the 23rd high callback. They were 30.22. That's Sloan McFarland and Garrett Jepson. And then you look at number 7. They came from the 15th high call. That's Bodie Matson and CERN. And they were a 30.22. Then the 6th high call with a 30.04, Jason Childers. And world champion steer wrestler, there's Tyler Pearson. Fun to see him roping now. We keep looking at that list. Number 5 with a 29.74. That was Raish Casebolt and Chance Thiessen. And number 4, that was the 7th high call. Brandon Ben and Colter Lee Todd. His dad's over roping at the NFR. He's here winning money. We saw him in the short round last night as well, 29.58 for them. The 3rd place came from the 11th high call today. That's Mitchell Wagner and Ty Arnold, 28.98. Number 2 in this roping was the high call. That's Tristan and Daniel Barton. They were at 28.83. And number 1 winning the big check, $147,000 right here, Rayson Hillman and Colter Buttars. So that's how it looks. We want to take you through now the 4 runs that helped them get that big check. So we're going to start. This is run number 1. You guys were 7-11. Tell us about. Oh, this isn't the first run. This is the high team. All right, we'll get this fixed. Let's talk a little bit more about you guys roping. Coming into Vegas too, Matt, this is something I wanted to talk to you about. We all know just the concerns, the virus, keeping horses healthy. It's important all the time, but whenever there's an outbreak, a lot more attention is given to it. And Zesterra is an amazing product. Your dad is a vet, so walk us through that, what the product offers and why it's important to partner with the World Series.
World Series brings a lot of people from a lot of different places in the country, and Zesterra's been here now. I think this is our 17th year in Vegas. We've been in business, and Zesterra's a product that is, as a team roper, you don't think a whole lot about what you're giving your horse. Most of us just want to give them runs and hot saddle blankets and water bucket and feed them. But at the end of the day, we've got to deal with stress, hauling and roping on these horses. And these kids, just like they said, they're in Wickenburg all week, last week roping, and then put them on the trailer and haul them here. So these different outbreaks that happen in the country, it usually has to do with horses that are stressed. So having Zesterra in your trailer and being able to use it when you haul them just gives you an insurance policy that when you get to the rope and your horse is going to be drinking and eating, you're not going to have gut issues. And at where the industry is and how much these horses cost, it's a small insurance policy, and we'd love to teach you about it. Come to our booth, and we can teach anyone who wants to learn more about Zesterra. It's a great product, and it's something that it dang sure works, and you can see a difference.
A healthy gut, a better immune system, of course, that lowers the stress on a horse when they're feeling good, and a really great product. I've used it a lot and appreciate what you guys do. You also have a human version, right?
Yeah, we've got a human version that we come out with last year. It's the same product. It's Zesterra in a people pill. It's really good for the pH level, your pH level as a person, and that's a big thing with our health. And guys that deal with heartburn or gout or any kind of digestive issues, it's something you need to look at. It's really cost efficient, and the cool thing is it works the first time you put it in your mouth.
I know I'm not the only one that takes some horse supplements. I feel like if I am willing to give it to them, I can take it myself. So in the past, I'm sure people have just taken Zesterra, but now you have it where it tastes a little bit better.
Oh yeah, that was the one thing about the liquid. We've got several people that took the liquid and it didn't taste very good. But what's crazy about it is when you get a horse and you start using it on them, they crave it, they want it, and because they know what it's doing for them.
Yeah, exactly. Speaking of horses, they're so special to us. They're so important to what we do. Your horses today worked outstanding. I think it's interesting. You come from a racehorse background. You've kind of gotten away from that now, but this horse actually ran on the track that you've been riding, Prince. So take us through the history there, running on the track, and then how he took to team roping so well.
We ran him as a 2, 3-year-old, and a 4-year-old, and in the middle of the season as a 4-year-old, he just wasn't performing very good and just kind of started acting out. And so we decided to quit running him, and I started riding him a couple days after we had his last race. And it was crazy to see the transformation from being a racehorse to just being rode, like not having a job to do. And he's came along fantastic. I rope as good now is because of him. Like, I owe him a lot.
Obviously really good-minded. Do you want to tell us about his breeding?
He's out of a Shiny Princess mare by Racy Casanova.
And you mentioned, too, roping behind someone who's on a horse with that kind of speed makes a difference, doesn't it?
It sure does. It makes it real nice. He gets to the cow really fast and gives a really good handle because of it.
And it's so cool when a horse loves it that much. Like you said, just a couple days after he came off the track, he was ready to walk around with his head down and then just loves roping.
Yes, ma'am.
That's so cool. Tell us more about your horse.
He's a 7-year-old bay. I think we've owned him almost 4 years now. Maybe, yeah, I think almost 4 years. And just got him, and he was pretty broke. Just started roping on him, and over time one of my good horses went down, and I just started jackpotting on him, and he just started getting better and better.
That's so
turned
cool.
out to be a really good horse.
What did you guys think of your victory lap? Were you racing? It looked like you were trying to race this racehorse, but
I don't. I was excited, and we did something out there.
Which
we
one
were
of you
running.
threw your hat? Did one of you throw
no
your
one threw
hat?
a
Oh, you
hat.
didn't
He
throw your
lost
hat.
his rope.
Yeah,
Oh, you lost your rope. There you go. I knew you went to pick up something after your victory
I
lap.
had to go.
So
pick
he
my rope
actually
back
did
up.
miss today, if anyone was wondering.
I can't catch all of them.
Well, when you were taking your photo with all the prizes, you had a lot of family up there. I know you guys have a lot of support. Tell us more about that and how much that helps you, because your families both rope, right?
My dad does, my brother, and it really nice to have their support, and all my other family's support that even doesn't rope still come down here and see me. Really thankful for them, and it's nice to have them here.
Yeah. How about you?
Just my dad. My dad's the only one that ropes, but it's nice to have my mom supporting me and the rest of my family there to always tell me good job and to keep going.
Yeah, for sure. And you guys are entered up more this week, so a chance at a lot of big money to come, isn't there? I think you're getting ready for another run, aren't you?
Yep, I'll rope in the 13 that's, I think, already started. But
Yeah. They'll roll you since you're up here. This takes priority. 21 years old and 20 years old. What does the future look like for you guys? A lot more rope and a lot more winning?
We had this conversation 2 days ago, actually, and neither of us had any idea. I've always wanted to rope for a living, but this money will sure help. But we'll see what happens.
Yeah, definitely live it up and enjoy every moment. Any way you're going to celebrate? Anything you're going to splurge on?
Probably
New ropes.
new ropes and probably a fancy steakhouse tonight or something cool like that.
Definitely taking the family out to eat tonight, and probably needed a lot of new things for my horses, especially a saddle. I broke my back cinch on the third one actually today.
Really?
Yeah, so could use a new saddle and a new hat. I didn't have a felt hat, I realized when I got here. So yeah.
This is going to be kind of a makeover for you and your horse with this big check. I like it. Any final thoughts about what this win means and just getting that big check in the arena, seeing your family? Is there any way to put that into words? Just very blessed.
No.
Appreciative.
Not at all.
Yeah.
Just absolutely amazing.
Yeah. I'm hoping that we have the runs. No? Okay. Well, we will be sharing those runs with you on social media. You can check them out. Anything you guys want to say about the 4 runs that you made today? Anything that stands out? I know you said you drew a really good one on your second one.
We really lucked out to draw a very good one on our second steer.
And capitalized on the opportunity, which is also very important, a 6.56 on that one. So you guys were 7-11 on your first run, a 6.56 on your second run, a 7.53 on your third run, and a 7.47 on your fourth steer. I'm pretty sure they announced before you guys ran that fourth one that you needed to be a 7.77, which is I just think it's a fun number here in Vegas. But you guys came out 7.47 and just sealed the deal. You only had to sweat out 2 teams, so not much time to think about it, was there?
Not really.
No, I was really surprised to see second call go out like they did, and then high call, we just barely got around them, so it was just a good day.
Yeah, it all worked out just the way it was supposed to for you guys. Congratulations again. It's been fun to get to know you guys. It's really exciting to see you get this check. Matt, any final thoughts or comments from you?
Well, congratulations, and take the money and go win a lot more.
Yeah, a lot more entry fees so you can just keep winning. Good job, guys. This has been a lot of fun to visit with and you have a huge fan club. I love this. The World Series 14.5 Zesterra Finale champs, $147,000 for Rayson Hillman and Colter Buttars. I'm Amy Wilson for Matt Zancanella from Zesterra. We appreciate you watching, and we'll continue to crown more champions right here at the South Point in Las Vegas. It's the World Series of Team Roping Finale.